What's going on, philosophers? Welcome back to Wing Chun Wednesday. This week I'm going to be walking you through a Wing Chun workout that is designed to both increase your strength and make you better at those Wing Chun techniques. So get ready to follow along and stick around. Alright everybody, my name is Philip Hartshorn and welcome back to the show where I prove that gamers can be fit, athletes can be artistic, and in this case, that Wing Chun can use muscles. Now listen, during your stay on the internet, you're going to hear some very strange statements thrown around. Statements like Wing Chun doesn't use muscles.
No, you see, me don't use muscles. Me hand just moves on its own.
What? You don't use muscles? This changes everything. Science tells us that muscles move the skeleton. We were wrong. Listen, I'm just joking. Of course, a lot of Wing Chun sifus will say that Wing Chun doesn't use muscles. This is, of course, absurd. What they're actually trying to say is that you're not using the conventional muscles that you would usually employ in punching. So yes, building these muscle groups will help your Wing Chun. There's nothing impressive or useful about a non-functional body in Wing Chun or any martial art. So let's get right into it. So this is going to be a circuit. All right, there are 4 sets in this circuit. It's gonna be 10 reps each. If you want to repeat the circuit, you can do it as many times as you want. So the first move that we're going to do is actually burpees with a chain punch. So you're going to go down and do a burpee. I'm gonna show you proper form here. It's really important, guys. Make sure you've done a proper warm-up before you do this. I have another video on how to do a warm-up. If you don't know how to do that, make sure to check it out. Protecting your spine and your knees and your other joints is extremely important in doing any sort of movement or working out. If you're just getting into working out, this is the first for you. If you've just gone to class and practiced your forms of Wing Chun and the skill sets, I really implore you to take this easy and focus on form and modify if you need to. And if you have to do half of these reps or half of the sets, just go for that. It's about having fun and pushing yourself. What we're gonna do is we're gonna switch 5 chain punches, okay? So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you drop down and do the burpee. When you come back up and you land that burpee, you're gonna start with your right hand. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you'll see me kind of put some speed and some power into that jump. Don't do this unless you have a proper warm-up and you have some experience in doing movements like this, so be very careful. What we're trying to do here is put you into more of a fighting scenario with these moves. I want to give you that sort of shock of having to jump and push with all of your might, down to do a push-up, down to that huge jump in the burpee, and then landing and doing that chain punch. Just totally mixing it up from explosive, full, compound movement explosion, super small, super tight space. That's what we want to do here, because in a fighting scenario, you're not going to have just that micro movement. You're going to have to be moving around. You're going to have to be explosive in your movement, even if it's just your legs moving around an opponent. And guys, with the burpee, make sure that your knees are over your ankles. That's extremely important. I did another video on squat form. Also, if you want to modify with that burpee, you don't have to jump. You can just go down, do the push-up, and then jump back up to your feet. You don't have to add that massive jump up to the air, okay? All right, this next move is the walking lunge with the Panda. I love this combo. I thought it was really cool because, again, that methodology, that philosophy of going from an explosive, full body compound movement and then exploding up into the Panda. And you're gonna step forward with that Wing Chun circle stepping. If you don't know about that, it's a little bit advanced, but just try and emulate what I'm doing in this video. You're gonna wanna explode forward with that Panda. The back leg in the walking lunge is the one that explodes forward, okay? And that's the same side that you do the Tansao. We're doing the shifted Panda. Explode into that. If you really wanted to modify, if you had bad knees, just do a very small lunge and then stand up into that Tanda. Okay, so that's the modified version of this one. The next movement is, so you're gonna move forward with that low bonsao, and then from there, you're gonna unleash this kick with the back leg, this really powerful front kick. Now, after that front kick, you're gonna turn as if there's another opponent behind you. Of course, Wing Chun's made for fighting a bunch of people at once. You're gonna turn behind you, kind of putting out that bridge, that Mansao, that's seeking the bridge hand, and you're gonna follow up with that second punch. After you do that, you're gonna do 2 jump squats. Again, form is key here. Make sure your knees are protected when you do this movement. If your knees start to hurt, you can modify just by not doing a jump squat, just do a normal squat. The final movement's a really cool combo I think you're gonna like. It's that turning elbow from BUG. So you're gonna go ahead and do that to either side first, doesn't really matter. Then you're gonna follow it up with a Bu, and then that big Chum Q turning punch that we all love so much. You're gonna do those 3 on whichever side you like, then you're gonna drop down. You're gonna do a 3 push-up combo. Okay, so if you want to do this on more of a beginner section, you can just do 3 normal push-ups, whichever preference you like. You can do a military push-up with your elbows close to your body. You can do a normal wider stance push-up. That's totally up to you. You can do this cool one where you jump and do different, where you jump and tap different parts of your body. You can really go crazy and have fun. You get back up from those push-ups, you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So you're gonna repeat that 10 times. So it's pretty cool. It's gonna come out to 30 push-ups, so it's quite a bit. And if you're really unsure on this, like you really don't know what you're doing, I encourage you to do it slow. You're still gonna get a great workout from the push-ups. You're gonna get that high intensity interval training. Thanks so much guys for watching. If you wanna see more like this, let me know. Please, if you have any questions, put them down in the comments. Didn't want to focus too much on the details this time. I have many other videos teaching Bong Sao, teaching Tanda, all those other things. So check those out, my Wing Chun Wednesday playlist. If you're new and you're like me, you haven't really fit into any label your entire life, hit that subscribe button. Welcome to the community. We'll be glad to have you as a part of the philosophers. Do everything from drawing tutorials, to videos like this, to looking into the deeper meaning behind video games. Anyways guys, I hope this was a good workout for you. Let me know what's up. Talk to you later.
Now you see me don't need muscles. I've evolved.